France have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Gusto. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. Lindelof. And here's Isak. Elanga. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gusto. Rabiot. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lindelof.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Olise with the short one. And across it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Isak. Over to the left. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Upamecano shifted upfield. Gusto looks to get on the end of this. Elanga.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Dembele, played out to the left flank. He has found the way through, and he shoots! And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Rabiot. Plays it across. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Moved on forwards. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hernandez. And that's a good intervention. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well-timed, excellent interception. Done delicately. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Upamecano gets good distance on it. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga, gently done. Dembele. Now it's Olise. That's a nicely shaped ball. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Plenty waiting in the middle. Succumbs to the pressure. Hernandez, and it's played forward. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out to the left it goes. In into the middle. And that is not finding anyone. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Camavinga, Mbappe, Olise, Cherki, Olise. Can he finish? Goal, France!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Header comes in! He will be livid with himself. Rabiot. Konate. France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Rabiot. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Aim forwards. And it's Gusto. Rabiot. And here's Elise. A header! Deftly away. Cherki. And it's played forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Isak. Isak has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Gusto is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's found him in space. Cleared away. Oh, that's neat. Tries a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, nice touch. And here's Isak. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Cherki. Hernandez. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick out. Olise. And the shot! They've played it short. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Gusto. Olise's cross.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Isak. Elanga. Lovely bit of skill. Proves too strong. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Oh, it's come loose. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rabiot. Gusto shifted upfield. Oh, played through for the wide man. Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Gusto. Gusto gets a cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Olise was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe. Clipped into space. And they've got a throw. Looks to the other side. Elanga. Sweden keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Lindelof forwards and with intent. Olise. And here's Dembele, out to the right. Gusto puts a cross in. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Isak. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Spread out to the left. Elanga. Hoisted in. Nice interception, well timed. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rabiot clears it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Dembele. Olise. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Oh, what? Isaac! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isaac is offering a wry smile there.
Konate getting this one clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Moved on forwards.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aim forwards. Isak providing an outlet on that flank. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Rabiot. Upamecano forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. And here's Olise. Jackie. Olise. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cleared away.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Into the channel. That's tidy. Knocks it out wide. Elanga. Isak. Shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And the keeper beats it away. And here's Isak. Elanga. Out to the left it goes. And here's Isak. Elanga. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Isak! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sweden grab the equalizer, and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Isak played out towards the right wing. And that's aimed into the middle. Konate attempts a clearance. A chance to play it in. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here.
Sweden clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Goes for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. They need to get it in quick.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's come back to the keeper. Driven forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Digne. And here's Dembele. Oh, good ball. Now it's Olise.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's been slipped through. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sweden don't have many options, and time is running out.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gusto. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gusto proves just a little bit too strong. Clears it away. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences... It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there, and he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France go into the lead. Lindelof. Aim forwards. Some good work on the right flank here. Dembele, Olise, well, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. Doué. Olise. Gusto. Olise. Dembele. Doué. Rabiot. Rabiot, that's a delicate pass. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Gusto. Rabiot played with finesse. And it's hoisted clear. Doué's cross. And he's there to clear it. That's very neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Isak. Isak forwards and with intent. And he's had a chance! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Spread out to the left. And here's Isak. Big chance! Oh no, that could be That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this, Ted. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And here's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Out to the left it goes. And it's Digne. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Oh, super find. And Sweden can break here. Isak. Gusto cuts it out. Oh, they can break here. And here's Isak. Isak. Oh, good spread. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. Olise. That was very necessary. France have reclaimed it. Now it's Mbappe. Doué spread out to the left. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Nice control. Can he deliver? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now this could be a Doué! That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Doué. Mbappe played out to the left flank. And here's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. And it's Gusto. That's good play. Does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lindelof. Ball's played through. Gets into some space. And the cross comes in. And back out it comes. Needs a quality cross. And the shot! Terrific effort, but that's it. The end of 2 hours action.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Isak is looking to do his bit. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Olise is the man who's second in line. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Doué is the third man to step forward. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
The third man in the queue. That's a good penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Oh, Cooley does it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
France, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in! Pick that one out!
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Mignon obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, he cannot do it!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, calm as you like.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Through to 7 and we're still going.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise!
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Big character, big moment, big save. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Mignon must save it. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He must, but can he? It's in, he's kept them in it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Konate takes us into double figures. This is quite extraordinary.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Sweden at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty. You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Sweden must score here to stay in it.